G'day guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about malaria. So, what is malaria and why am I wearing this ridiculous suit as opposed to my usual active wear attire you may have seen me in around uni? Stick around and stay tuned to find out. And if you do enjoy this video, please give us a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Beck's Online Bible of Diseases. So, you're travelling to a country that's listed as a malarial country. What is it? What precautions do you need to take? And how many people get this disease per year? Well, let's begin with what malaria is. Malaria is a disease of the blood which is caused by the parasite Plasmodium falciparum. This parasite accounts for 99% of all malarial infections in sub-Saharan Africa. It is spread from one human to another via a breed of mosquito, and it's only from females. Information that I'm going to share with you today is absolutely vital for those wishing to travel to countries of a tropical or subtropical region where the disease is prevalent, such as Africa or South Asia. When the parasite enters the body, it lodges itself in the liver, and here it multiplies approximately 10,000 times, and after about 14 days it then bursts into the bloodstream and begins infecting your red blood cells. This is when symptoms such as fever, headache and vomiting can be felt. Travellers, like yourselves, really need to be aware of these symptoms, because if they do begin to show, then it can be caught early enough, treated, and it leads to a positive and improved outcome. Anti-malarial drugs are a must as a prevention method whilst travelling to infected countries, and more information about this and prescription for these can be provided by your GP. However, if you do develop flu-like symptoms whilst travelling or after returning home, then this really needs to be taken seriously and medical attention needs to be sought after immediately. What happens if the symptoms are ignored, you may ask? Well, ignoring these symptoms can have dire consequences, as those infected can develop anemia, hypoglycemia, which is a lack of blood glucose in the cells, or cerebral malaria, which is quite deadly. This is when the capillaries, which carry blood to the brain, actually become blocked, and this can lead to a coma, lifelong learning disabilities, or even death. There are over 216 million cases of malaria that were reported in 2016. Most of the infected population include pregnant women and children. There were 445,000 reported deaths in 2016 due to malaria. 91% of these deaths actually occurred in African regions. This was not only residents but also affected tourists as well. 7% of the deaths were from the Southeast Asia region, and 2% of the deaths in 2016 were from Eastern Mediterranean region. The reason these statistics are important to you are because 87,000 Australian residents travelled to South Africa between June 2016 and June 2017, and over 200,000 Australians actually visited North Africa in the same year for reasons such as work, holiday, travel and visiting your relatives. So with so many travelling to these regions each year, it's absolutely imperative that you're all aware of the risks and exercise appropriate precautions whilst travelling and being able to make informed and educated decisions whilst you're on holidays. Now, this sort of precautions, they include protective clothing, as seen on yours truly, a bug repellent spray, and also insect nets while sleeping. Owning or ensuring that there is a long-lasting insecticide-treated mosquito net available at chosen accommodation is absolutely crucial for travellers to avoid being infected. I hope what you've learnt today is helpful and you seriously consider what I've spoken to you about before jetting off on your trip. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you around. G'day guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Am I wearing this ridiculous suit as opposed to my usual choice of outfit? Here it multiplies approximately 10,000 times. I'm going to start again. The information that I'm going to share with you today